Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Coach McNally Stadium, where the Springfield Rams host the Boyertown Bears on this great afternoon full of festivities. We have the homecoming parade. Powder Puff was last night, and it's a great game. It's a huge game in the Pioneer Athletic Conference. Springfield had the huge victory last week versus PV. Boyertown took a loss to OJR, who the Rams will play next week. So it's a big-time afternoon game from Coach McNally Stadium. I'm Jacob Steinberg with John Starcevic. And John, let's just start with the obvious. What a win from the Rams last week.
Well, yeah, you said it. The Rams were able to pull away from our rival Perkiomen Valley 30 to 21. So big win there. We saw a lot of inside runs, outside runs, some good passes there from our quarterback. And really, it's just doing a lot of the same tonight. We talked to Coach Palmer. Every week, we're going in 0-0. So there's no need to get hype or get down from what happened last week. And this also came up when we talked to Coach, losing 28 to 13 to OJR. They said this has happened now 3 times to them. So really for them, they've done it 3 times. Just need to get right back into that good mindset and keep on going.
Yeah, and speaking about Coach Palmer, we were able to interview him earlier when he was on the field, and he said last week is in the rear-view mirror. Who cares that they won? They're, as you said, 0-0. This game is so important. Springfield is first in the pack. Boyertown is now third. PV's fourth. Owen J is second. And let's just talk about this running game. Braden Hinkle, he's a force to be reckoned with. He had over 200 yards, 38 carries, 3 touchdowns. He now has like 8 or 9 on the year. He's been unbelievable to watch.
Yeah, well, I was talking to him, Jacob, and he told me that every week the holes have been getting bigger and bigger, and he really relies on that offensive line to make those holes for him. And also, Boyertown is a huge running team. They run more than they pass almost on every play, Jacob. So we're going to see a lot of runs. Last week, Perkiomen Valley really struggled to break Springford's D-line. So if Springford's able to secure that defensive line, they're going to have to do more outside runs and short screen passes.
Yeah, and this defense for Springford is young. They have some seniors as well. They've been able to they got an interception from Kirshner to seal the deal, his first ever pick. So that was great to see. And something from Springford that both teams actually said is limit the turnovers and make the other team make the mistakes. So it should be a great game. We'll have the call upstairs in just a moment. But now it's time for the Springford Rams to take the field on this homecoming weekend. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Coach McNally Stadium, home of the red-hot Springford Rams. I'm Jacob Steinberg alongside my broadcasting partner, John Sarcevic, and we are thrilled to bring you another pack showdown on RCTV. The Rams come in at 3-0 in pack play after last week's statement win over the Perkiomen Valley Vikings 30-21, and they are looking to stay perfect in conference today, John.
Yeah, Jacob, well, you mentioned it. The Rams looking to stay perfect in conference play. Still first, and they're going against number 3 in the conference, Boyertown Bears. Last week, they lost to number 2 in the conference, Owen-J. Roberts, 28-13. The Rams will be facing them next week. We got a beautiful, it's not the best day for some football, Jacob, this afternoon. So there's a chance of showers after 1. It's mostly cloudy with a high near 68 degrees today, and expecting showers later near 5, but that shouldn't really affect us.
All right, well, after Powder Puff, pep rallies, homecoming parade, Spirit Week, it all unfolds for some afternoon football. Feels like a college type game.
And Springford won the coin toss. Oh my gosh, coin toss, Jacob. And they've chosen to defer over to Boyertown. Boyertown will start with the ball. Ryan Reevy set to kick it off for the Rams.
Ryan Reevy to boot it away. Rams in their home blue, Boyertown wearing the road white. Here we go. We're live on RCTV. It's the Bears, it's the Rams. Another great kick, and the Bears have started the 20-yard line. So last week, the Rams, a huge win. That's the game they circled on their calendar, winning 30-21 over the Vikings. And when we talked to Coach Palmer about it, he said, it happened, that's great, but we now got to focus on this one because Boyertown's now 3rd in the conference. It's another huge game, and this defense has to play nearly perfect if they want to win.
Yeah, especially since day one, their priority has always been going into each week 0-0, and Boyertown has recovered. We talked to their coach from 3 big losses, so let's see how they're able to recover from the one last week.
Their quarterback, Tillman Henley, the senior, can do it all. He also plays DB. They start on the ground to Connor Foskey, number 15. Last week he had 47 yards, just 3 carries, but did get into the end zone. They start on the ground, and it's a short gain, 2nd and 10.
And this is a running offense, Jacob. We're going to see them run way more than we're going to see them pass. And we saw Springford last week not letting PV pass that D-line. So really for Springford, it's just keeping that up, not letting that run get by. They have to stick to the outside runs.
Well, Henley last week only had 8 passing yards, John, 72 rushing yards. So I expect a lot of runs by both teams. And it's another run, this time left side, and another short gain. That's Michael Borsch.
I have a feeling, Jacob, that we're going to be seeing these short gains the whole time, Jacob. That's just how you do it against one of these defense, going up middle left, middle right, just trying to get a little bit more yards, slowly inching towards the gold line if we had a 1st and down system.
Borsch had 404 carries coming in. There was a 2-yard gain to back-to-back short runs. It's a 3rd and 6. They need to get to the 30. Let's see if they pass on 3rd and long. No one in the backfield for Henley. And it's going to be a quarterback sneak. And he is not going to go anywhere. No gain. Rams force a punt. It's a 3 and out. And what a start on the D. That's
exactly what you want to do if you're the Rams. Start out with a nice, easy stop there on 3rd and 6, not let them to get by you at all. And now your defense takes the field, or offense takes the field.
Fourth and 6. Send it away. There's Blake Turner at the 40, 45, across midfield. Beautiful starting field possession for the Rams.
And Springford has a great rotation of guys taking the return. Rowan Harmon, Blake Turner, Ryan Kirshner, Braden Hinkle, all of them able to get a lot of yards. So when you have that, just keep on rotating them.
Here is Kanan Piggersgill. Hinkle in the backfield, and they start off with a run, and there goes goes Hinkle. 30, 25, 20. See you later. One play, one score. Rams strike first.
There you go, Jacob. Braden Hinkle's going to be doing that all game. He's able to get those runs. He's just going all the way. And he was telling me, every week these holes are getting bigger and bigger. He really relies on that O-line, and there you go, right there, getting the gap for him, going all the way through. Springford 6, Boyertown Bears nada.
It's a 49-yard rush for the touchdown. Last week, he had 212 yards on 34 carries, then 3 touchdowns. Reeves kicks good. It's 7-0, just 4 plays in. A perfect start for the Rams. You could have not drawn it up any better. Let's take a look at this replay. Nothing too complex, just run right up the middle.
Yeah, he just found his hole right there, and nobody helping there. He's alone in the backfield. Just go right all the way.
Seven nothing. What a start. And just these early scores by Springford put so much pressure on the opposition.
Yeah, Jacob, you need to have a response now, or you're going to be in some trouble for the Bears.
Wow. 7-0 just like that.
There's a skeleton up on the bench there
I
on the
do
top
see
right
that.
of your screen.
Reedy booms it away. And touchback.
Second touchback of the game for the Bears.
Reedy's such a strong leg. That's what you want from your kicker. Coach Palmer said it numerous times. Just get them at the 20, make them work 80 yards instead of, having a long return.
And Ryan Reeves, everything you want from a kicker, Jacob. Able to just punch in those field goals, extra points, punting it all the way, again, those touchbacks. He's your everything guy.
He had a 49-yard field goal earlier this season, which is now in the history books. But what a score. This gets this place fired up early on. And how does Boyertown respond? They go to the air, they throw it to their quarterback, and Henley gets rocked.
And Dylan Gray there didn't get the tackle right when I was there, but he was able to get that assist from some of the other guys. I saw Aiden Lennon also in there.
Just 2 yards. So they have 4 plays on offense. Total of 8 yards. Just really, they're to do this again. So Gavin Royce, the junior, he's gonna hand it off, and they get a better gain there, but still, just pushing the pile backward.
You must have been hitting that D-line hard this week.
It's just so tough to win and score points when you really can't do anything in the air. Let's see what they do on a 3rd and 3. That was their biggest gain. It was for 5.
And Springford at this point needs to hold them to 4th and 2.
Hand off. It's going to be close. He didn't get it. Rams force another 3 and out. And they got a punt.
Yep, Springford 2 stops right out of the gate. That's exactly what you do now. You get the ball back in your possession. You can put another touchdown on the board here. And that's just perfect.
Jake Musselman sends it away, but it goes out of bounds.
Short punt at the 40-yard line.
Nearly hit Coach Begg on the sideline. And it's
Yeah, I saw some hands up there trying to catch that one, Jacob.
So the Rams have another great field possession to start this drive at the 45. Rams break the huddle, up 7. One play, 49 yards. It was Hinkle. I have a feeling they're going to do it again. And until the defense can prove they can stop it, it is a run. It's Cole Broderick this time.
Yeah, and Broderick just couldn't find the gap there, Jacob.
So they give Broderick an early look. He comes in. Does Cole Broderick. Just 92 rushing yards on 21 attempts. It's a pickup of 1. Broderick stays in to the left. A Pickersgill who's throwing, caught, Turner, and gets wrapped up. A real nice defensive play, and then a flag at the end.
And that zone coverage didn't really work there for Boyertown. Nobody was on him.
Hinkle would have come in. See what the flag's on. It's on the defense. Personal foul after the play.
That's something you just can't let happen. These penalties are going to be hitting them hard today.
Well, both coaches said mistake-free football. Well, there's a penalty there. And we saw in that PV game, the Vikings lost by 9. And a big part of why Springford was able to take the lead, especially early on, was because of a few penalties.
Yeah, in the first drive, they got a stop and then called a flag, got them the first down. They ran it for a touchdown.
7-0. From the 27, it's Hinkle. Makes the catch. Pickersgill took a shot in the backfield. And it's a short gain on first. Well, the defensive player of the week was Ryan Kirshner. Right, he had the interception. Offensive player was Braden Hinkle. He had 200 yards.
Yeah, 215. Something absolutely crazy like that.
Ryan Reevey was the special teams player of the week. He was perfect on all his attempts.
No surprises for that one.
And then the offensive lineman of the week was the entire O-line. Coach Palmer was very happy about their offensive play. So when we interviewed them for player of the week, we had about 8 huge guys on the small desk as Hinkle lowers his helmet. It's a short gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you are in field goal range here, Jacob. I believe that Ryan Reevey's leg can't kick that far, but still wanting to get that first down, put 2 scores immediately on the board.
Hinkle comes out, Broderick back in. They have Broderick, Harmon, who they like to have as backups. Lines right.
Yeah, Cole Broderick switched from his back to his right.
Pickersgill throwing. 3rd down. Time, pressure, sidearm throw, and it's incomplete.
That pressure was from Connor Stock.
It's a 3rd and 10. And it's he.
Yeah, we heard some yelling from the sideline getting that field goal unit out on the field.
Coach Palmer.
Definitely a late decision.
They go for the field goal attempt. "44 yards out. Snap, hold, and the kick is no good. He missed it.
It's really hard to tell this from where we are, Jacob.
A rare miss from Reevey. And the Bears get the ball at the 27, down only 7. See, how Boyertown attacks. Just very small gains. Haven't really been able to do much, but give quite a lot to the Springford defense. First down, handoff. The keeper faked everyone, but he only gets a few.
He found the outside on that run. And I said it during pregame, Jacob. We're going to see a lot of outside runs today.
That was Henley, gain of 4. .435 in the opening quarter. Rams have the lead on a 49-yard touchdown by Braden Hinkle. Reeve just missed a kick. The Rams defense on for their 3rd time. And a loss. It's 2nd and 3rd and long.
Yeah, Angelo Lopez immediately on the rusher.
Second and 6.
He's at 20 tackles this season now, 3 for loss.
3rd and 5. They need the 30.
Looking to gain 5 yards here, Jacob. So really tough position. The runs just have not been working for them.
Exactly. They get to the line late. 3 on the play clock. Down to 1. And did they get the timeout? Or is it a penalty? It's a delay of game. Loss of 5. So when it's 3rd and 5, you get to the line late. Of run-first offense, they need to get 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. When it's 3rd and 5, 3rd and distance, it's really hard to convert because the Rams just stack the box, and it's, you can't run when you have 9 guys coming right at you.
And now with that penalty, you're at a 3rd and 10, Jacob.
3rd and 10. They need the 30. What do you do? They get to the line late. Just 5 on this play clock. They gotta hurry. They gotta call a timeout. Back-to-back time they got to the line late, and Boyertown calls a timeout. It's a 3rd and 10 coming up. We'll be right back on RCTV.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's all good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you.
Welcome back to RCTV. It's 3rd and 10. 2 timeouts remaining for the Bears. And had some miscues getting to the line. What do you draw up on 3rd and long?
Well, about half the time they're going to be passing on this play, so really it's up to them. I feel like we're going to see a... Oh, never mind, it's a pass.
They are throwing. It's caught. Needing 10 and short by 5. Making the catch with
Luke Hagan.
Hagan, just one... he had 1 carry coming from last week. That was just his 6th catch of the season. And Henley didn't throw that, John. That was Gavin Royce. It seems like when Royce is behind the center, they throw it. When it's Henley, they run it. But nothing's working early on.
Well, Jacob, Gavin Royce is another quarterback on this team, a junior, compared to Tillman Henley, who is their senior quarterback.
Turner makes a few miss. Turner to the 50, to the 45, and once again, flags come in. Good field position for the Rams. Let's see what these penalty markers are on. I will say, when we called Powder Puff last night, Coach Palmer was throwing a lot of flags, trying to get back at the officials.
Yeah, now you're in the driver's seat, Jacob, so you're really getting the chance to throw some of those flags you've been getting against you. You're a little trigger happy with it.
It's on the Rams. Block in the back, I believe. So move them all the way back to the 31.
That's a killer. Still third stop, though, for Boyertown.
First and 10, 2:10 to go in the first. Pickersgill throw. When he has Jackson Wickersham, Coach Palmer said he wants to get him more involved. Wickersham last week, just nothing. He didn't do anything. No catches, no rushes. They tried to target him, I believe, twice, and one I remember vividly off his hands. So trying to get him involved. Shane Cornelison, they already targeted Turner. $15 on the play clock. Pickersgill throwing to the outside. There is Shane Cornelison, right on cue, and a nice pickup by Shane. Gets shoved out of bounds.
And a missed tackle there by Connor Farowski.
They move the chains, and it's a first down, Springford.
Springford been doing those short passes to the left side.
That's the fourth completion by Caden. 1:10 to go. There's Hinkle. Braden Hinkle nearly broke another one to the house.
He wanted to break free there, Jacob. He had Luke Hagan again there on his feet, just unable to break free. And if he broke there, he was going to the house.
It's a gain of 8.
Here we go, AJ, let's go!
Down to 30 seconds in the opening quarter. Rams up 7-0 on homecoming day. Whole week of festivities. Hinkle bouncing to the outside, and nothing. The Rams do not have to run a play. Just 10 on the play clock, and I doubt they will. So it's 7-0 Springford. It's third down coming up. They're up 7-0. Rams 7, Bears nothing. We'll be right back for second quarter action on RCTV.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. This is unacceptable, and something Feeding America is working to solve. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States, including yours. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
All right, welcome back. Perfect time. Second quarter. It's 3rd and 2. Ramped up 7-0, and starting to mist in Coach McNally Stadium. Hinkle, you got to rely on your run game in the rain. And Hinkle, 30, 20, staying in bounds. He is in. Second one of the day. Touchdown Rams.
There you go, Jacob. That's just exactly what you want to do. And that's definitely not the end of Brady Hinkle today. We're going to see a lot more out of him today. Way to start it in the second half, quarter. Did it the same way in their first possession in the first quarter.
It's a 47-yard rush for a touchdown. Bounce into the outside.
As you can see on your screen, there's a little drizzle starting to come down here at Coach McNally Stadium.
Kick. 14-0. Wow. Brayden Hinkle. Have yourself a half.
Yeah, and I talked to the center, and he told me that playing in the rain, there's a lot of difficulties that you're going to face, one of them being the center. You know, snapping it. Taking a look at the kick there. Beautiful. That's what you expect from Ryan Reavy. Yeah, and when it's wet, it's really hard to snap that ball. As the rain starts to pick up here,
and all that.
might have to put our window in here in the press box soon.
Here's a replay of the touchdown. Just enjoy it. A 47-yard run. Starts inside and goes to the out.
He finds the outside. Looking there, trying to get him down was Connor Frosky, but unable to get him down. Another tackle tried by Nico Daddario, just unable to get it. So 2 dodge tackles there for Hinkle.
Oh, okay. So it's 14-0. We've seen a few drives. How can Boyertown get into the end zone? You know, they don't throw it, especially now it's starting to rain a little bit. You're going to throw it less. You know, you don't want to take any chances.
Yeah, it's really hard to snap that ball while it rains. And one of the things that I think you need to do is work on that run game. I talked to Coach Palmer before the game. He said that if we need to go to just run game, then we are confident that we'll be able to do so.
They're going to throw it, and it's incomplete.
That's exactly what you see when it starts to rain. Those passes there. Ball gets a little wet and immediately just slides right out of your receiver's hands.
Henley. Threw it. It's incomplete. And it's 2nd and 10. Second and 10 from the 20. Again, they're getting to the line very late. Just zeros on the play clock. They just get it off, and it results in nothing. Third and 8 coming up. It's another down and distance. And these are the situations when you need to throw it. And they are throwing it. And, oh, nearly intercepted. It was nearly picked off by Stremensky, the linebacker, the junior. Instead, it's 4th and 8 and another punt.
Another 4th down stop. That's crucial if you're the Rams. You've been getting 4th down stops all game. And if you can just keep that rolling, it's going to be really hard for them to bounce back. You're already down 14.
Turner back to receive it. Musselman. Send it away. Spinning. Turner lets it bounce. And at the 46 is where it's touched. 10:47 to go in the second quarter. Rams up 14-0. And because Brayden Hinkle just putting on a show.
And imagine we're not going to see Hinkle start this drive out for the Rams. We might see Broderick, or they've been doing that a lot, Jacob. Excuse me on that one. We've seen Lennon get out there, Dalen Palmer, a bunch of guys who you don't expect to be there lining up next to him.
Broderick is in the huddle. He will line behind Pickersgill. The ball in the left hash mark.
Yeah, we know.
10:47. Rams up 14, just trying to continue to add on. That's Cornelison, and a big hit. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd and 10.
Now, when you're raining, honestly, I think it's just time to just focus on that run game. We're going to see way too much of these starting dropping passes, so it's time to just focus on that running game.
Yeah, the weather plays a huge factor in how you go about your offense. Expect a lot of runs from now on. Low snap, Broderick, and Cole Broderick able to get a few. It's 3rd and long.
Broderick with the carry, tackled by Luke Hagan on the play. 3rd and about 8.
Luke Hagan has made a lot of tackles for Boyertown early on.
Yeah, he's one of those big players. He's been stopping some of these runs that we've seen.
He has 44 tackles coming into this afternoon.
Looks like we're in it until 4:30. Oh, no. The next hour.
10 minutes, quarter 2. Pickersgill's going to throw it. He has time. He's going deep. He has a man. It's incomplete.
I think I just saw a pass interference there by Nico Diageo. He was definitely on his hand. No flag.
Springford wanted penalty flags. They do not get one. Wow. He had maybe a tad underthrown, but still. No call on Reevy to punt.
Can we read it for you first, and then you can read it?
All right, well, now Springford's defense just needs to get another stop. They've been doing it all game. There's no reason to not do it again.
Reevy to send it away. Oh.
That's a high punt.
And it's going to be...
That was 20 to 40 feet in the air, Jared Jacob.
26.
Hey, let's say hello to the 2025 Springford Varsity and JV cheerleaders.
9:38 to go in the second.
Chloe Bettman, JV Captain Juliet Crossan, JV Captain Maddie Misha, Brianna Jones,
It's
Caroline
the 1st and 10 from the 43.
Karina Sharma, Lacey Salavsky, Abby Bonowitz, Senior Captain Nadia Bones, Senior Captain Liz Yurko, Senior Captain Morgan Williams, Sophia Bodnar, Gia Natali,
27.
Rover, Taylor Blanken,
Trying to get something going. It's been 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
Megan Bautista, Keegan Crespo,
Rams have 2 touchdowns, both by Hinkle. 49-yarder and a 47-yarder, both on the ground. Reevy missed a field goal. He then just had a punt. A rush on the near side, but nothing going.
Angelo Lopez again on the tackle for the Rams. Big player for the Rams. That's the second tackle we've seen him make today.
Aaliyah Shell, Brooke Terrell, Aria Goff, Addie Reichel, Riley Matei, Maria Bodnar, Caitlin Lawrence, and Lily Wolf.
2nd and 12. It doesn't help when you're losing yards either. Henley, handoff, and they get positive yardage. That's Braden Burris, junior. He has 29 carries, 97 yards coming in. So that'll get him over the century mark. And so 3rd and long. 8.5. Second quarter.
5 minutes.
3rd and 7. Under center. Pump fakes, throws, and it's intercepted! Lennon going all the way, pick six, Springford Rams! Broderick did it last week, Lennon did it this week. It went off the hands of a receiver, and the Rams pour it on as the rain continues to fall.
Hold up just a second here, Jacob. There is a flag on the play.
What's the flag on? Rams all celebrating.
It is holding against the Rams, Jacob, so that interception for a touchdown will not count.
A killer. A killer. Palmer in disgust.
That's a killer.
Well, the int stands, but not the return. You can see Lennon's frustration.
You have to be. You just got to pick six and then taken away because of a holding.
But how about this defense by Springford? Just been so good against the run the last few weeks. Then when you're trying to throw it, they got a pick six last week with Broderick. Kirshner had an interception as well to seal the game. And now Lennon this week.
So the interception will hold up, Jacob. So at least you get ball possession back, but no touchdown, which is very unfortunate.
So 8 minutes to go. Hinkle in the backfield, coming off a 47-yard run. They're going to throw it. A lot of time. Going deep. Deep over the head of Shane Cornelison. Who now, with Cornelison, they had Wickersham earlier trying to go deep. Just a touch off.
Yeah, and Jacob, with this being homecoming weekend, I've been seeing a lot of former Springford students walking around, and they're also honoring a lot of the historic coaches, inducting them into the Wall of Fame. We'll get into a few details later on tonight, Jacob, about who they are inducting into the Wall of Fame.
Under 8. Wickersham in motion. It's Hinkle. Braden Hinkle. Powering defenders over. He gets about 5, and it's 3rd and medium.
Luke Hagan again on Hinkle there, Jacob.
I think Coach Palmer and Coach Strickler have one play call on their sheet, and it just says, run Hinkle.
Yeah, I mean, when it's starting to rain and the ball's wet, it's really hard to pass it. Honestly, just run with Hinkle. Give him the ball. Tell the O-line to make those holes, and he can get right through him.
It's a gain of 4, so 3rd and 6. You got to wonder if this is 4-down territory, just because it's going to be hard to kick in this rain. Reeve already missed one in the first quarter.
Yeah, definitely snapping it must be hard in the rain.
Turner at the bottom of your screen. Players go. And it's just in the middle of Cornelison and Turner. Cornelison came to the sideline. Turner went on a slant route. Incomplete. It's 4th and 6. And Coach Palmer has the offense staying out.
I mean, you got half decent field position, so you might as well just keep the offense out.
I think it's the right move.
And this is about where they were when they intercepted the ball, so there really is no reason to punt it off.
I think it's the right move just because your defense has been so strong. Even if you do turn it over and don't get the 6 yards, Boyertown hasn't showed you anything where they can capitalize on the mistake. They need the 29, but before, we have a timeout by Springford. So we will take a quick break before a big 4th down comes up.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food.
Welcome back, RCTV, Coach McNally Stadium with a big 4th and 6.
And Jacob, we are trying for the world record for the longest fade into a commercial break.
Here we go. Pickersgill, look in, throw in, and it's incomplete. He was indecisive of running or throwing. His intended receiver was Turner. Another incompletion on this drive. Boyertown takes over, so they do get the turnover with 7:01 in the half. Let's see if their offense of Boyertown can capitalize.
Okay, we didn't know if you wanted to.
7:01.
Take him 10 to the 10. Under the 10?
They're going to hand it off. And battling through a lot of tackles, it's Michael Boris. And he gets pretty much nowhere.
Yeah, just time and time again, that Springford D-line able to just not let anything through, and that's really helping them out here.
2nd and 9. $6:29 to go in this half. It's been all Springford. A few touchdowns by Hinkle. Lennon got the interception, and they run it there. And so again, 3rd and long. Boyertown just putting themselves in tough position with a run-first offense when it's 3rd and long. It's really hard on this offense when it's 3rd and long, and all you're doing is run hit.
Yeah, well, it's tough. Their passing game, they don't really pass the ball, and they haven't really passed the ball all season, so you can't really start here. And then their running game, they're just being stopped. You need to go for an outside run.
As a team, they just scored 110 points this season, which is 16 per game. They are throwing. It's Royce. Looking. Pressure. Taken off, but he's well short of the sticks. And then flags come in at the end. Flags come in. He was well short, was Gavin Royce, the junior. And it's on Springford. And look at Coach Mitch.
And it'll be a personal foul against Springford, Jacob. That's something that you just can't let happen.
He is irate on the sidelines. 5:22. And it's 1st down. First time Boyertown has got a 1st down.
15-yard penalty on the Rams gives the Bears
Jeez, 5.5 minutes into the 2nd quarter and you get your 1st down. That's a testament to how good this Springford defense really is.
But can they capitalize is the big question. Boyertown will receive the ball to start the 2nd half. Maybe for a 2-and-1 opportunity. Royce ball on the ground. Who has it? No signal yet. And the Bears are able to fall on top of it.
Yeah, Boyertown was quick with the reaction there. We saw a lot of pressure coming in from Kirchner.
Kirchner, Garzarella, Lopez, all there. And it's 2nd and long. You said the Lopez's name a lot too. 4:40 to go. 5 on the play clock.
Keeper, 11.
keeping it and slipping, getting back to the line of scrimmage was Tillman Henley. And it's another 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 10.
At this point for Springford's playing clean football, not letting any personal fouls, holding any calls that could result in a first down. Cannot let any of those happen here. Just get that first down. Definitely can't kick a field goal from here. So if they punt it away, that's the best case scenario for you.
Oh, Boyertown got Springford to hold last time it was 3rd and long. So let's see what they do here. At the 46. Oh, got the jump.
What did I just say, Jacob? Can't let that happen.
It's Victor Vandershill. From 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 5. That's a huge penalty. Just something that can't happen. Penalties on 3rd down.
Still 3rd and 6, so the Rams still can do it. It's just you would have wanted to have 3rd and long.
3rd and down. Throw in. Royce, pressure. Dumps it off and getting nothing. Royce's pass was caught by Luke Hagan, the senior.
Yeah, and immediately brought down by Jacob Offner there. So just Jacob Offner immediately found him.
Defensive player of the week was on it for a few weeks back. And they're going to have to punt it. Musselman once again to send it away. 3 minutes and counting in this half. Oh, it's a fake! But before the fake, it worked beautifully. There are whistles.
Boyertown called the timeout.
Interesting. They called a timeout before it, and well, it's going to be a 4th and 7. They're going to punt. Boyertown down the one timeout. Springford has 2. And I think at this timeout, it's a great time to talk about these Wall of Fame inductees. Gary Hopkins, Mike Bemis, Jay Weidenbaugh, and Stone Scarcell. So that'll be during halftime.
Whoa. Can't forget about Coach Gary Hopkins also getting inducted.
Yeah.
You did? Oh, I didn't hear it.
It's a special moment as the festivities continue. But they'll send it away. Musselman, that was not a fake. In front of Turner, bouncing. Can he get in? Oh, what a punt. That's like right at the 1.
I think
timeout worked.
I think that's a really good strategy there. You do a fake and then call a timeout, and then you don't do a fake. So get Springford kind of on their toes there, just to send them a normal punt.
I don't know if that was the plan, to fake it and call a timeout.
Well, it definitely worked.
Whatever it was, it did work.
Let's see that class of 1975. There they are. Welcome back, and as well the class of 1985. Looks like a ruckus group down there. Watch out for those guys.
2:43 in the second quarter. Rams need 99 yards. And if you're Springford, you're trying to get out of your own shadow.
Yeah, the Bears need a stop here, Jacob.
Pickersgill has 3 in the backfield, including McDowell and Yoder. It's Hinkle, and he gets a few. Any positive yards is what Springford's looking for. Just heading into half, up 14, is perfect.
And Caden Pickersgill will run off the field now.
Got this play called by Coach Strickler, the quarterback and offensive coordinator coach. 2:10. Just one timeout for Boyertown, so we'll see how aggressive they get. They want to call timeout soon. Again, same formation. Yoder and McDowell to the left and right. Hinkle the back. Braden Hinkle gets near the 5.
Hinkle in the carry again, gaining about 3 on the play. Brought down by
Gets up to the 7, and it should be 3rd and 4. And you got to expect the exact same thing once again. 90 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, also, Jacob, they deferred, so they should be able to just run that clock down, and they will be getting the ball heading into the second half today.
See if they want to call a timeout if they stop Springford for a 2-for-1 opportunity. 1:15. Springford's going to eat all this clock. May not even run a play, just call a timeout. And that's what Coach Palmer's going to do. Down to 3, down to 2, and he calls time. 1:05 to go. So, John, in this first half, 2 words to summarize it are Braden Hinkle.
There you go. Both touchdowns by Springford scored by Braden Hinkle. We almost saw another one there taken away from the holding. But really, Braden Hinkle able to burst through their D-line, get those plays, and Springford's D-line not letting anything by them. Inside runs aren't going well for them, but the outside runs have been getting them something, and some of these passes that we've seen from Boyertown really getting them somewhere.
They haven't done much on offense. They're trying to snap a losing streak of 1, just 1. But a loss here, they'll be 4-4 and 2-2 in the pack. On the other side, Springford 3-4 overall, 3-0 in the pack, and they're looking for their second win here at home. Trying to continue ride this wave of momentum. Started with Norristown 35-0, Effacton with 35-7, PV that big win as Hinkle has a first. That 30-21 victory over PV. A first down, and I think if you're Springford, you just run one more play and head to the locker room up 14-0.
Yeah, always good to head to the locker room with a lead, Jacob. And we've seen that again. You know, Caden Pickersgill running out to Coach Strickler, getting the play from him instead of using signs.
An absolute no rush. Boyertown will receive the kickoff, and they're just going to knee it. One knee is all they... Oh, looks like they knee it. They'll just do it to Hinkle, but that'll do it for the second half, just 20 seconds, and they won't run a play. So Springford up 14-0. Clock will continue to trickle down on a drizzling Saturday afternoon. Homecoming week. We have the parade earlier this morning. Braden Hinkle with 2 touchdowns, a 49-yarder and a 47-yarder, both on the ground. A Lennon interception. Have the Rams up 14-0. Half one in the books. We'll be back in a little bit on RCTV. Second half action will come up in just a little bit. Welcome back to RCTV. I'm Jacob Steinberg alongside John Starcevic. First half in the books. Rams up 14-0. Braden Hinkle, a 49-yard touchdown. Braden Hinkle, a 47-yard touchdown. Rams coming out of the locker room, doing their stretches, getting hyped back up. There's 2 minutes left until the second half begins. So, John, let's start with Boyertown. What have you seen from them, both offensively and defensively?
Well, Jacob, Boyertown's having a lot of problems getting that run going for them. And, you know, they've been dealing with it. They've done some nice outside runs. They've done some pretty deep passes. But we saw one pass intercepted by Aiden Lennon, and he would have taken that to the house if there wasn't a holding call on that play. But honestly, Springford doing what they're doing. Braden Hinkle's able to break through. So really, they've got that going for them. So just stick with that for now, and you should be fine.
Springford is 3-4. They have won 30 in a row. Norristown, Methacton, and PV. A win here would be huge. They would stay first in the pack. They play OJR next week, who's currently second in the Pioneer Athletic Conference. They play PV today, or last night, excuse me. So these are huge games in the pack. And let's talk about Springford. Keaton Pickersgill has not had the best game offensively, but he doesn't have to when you have a guy named Braden Hinkle.
Yeah, Jacob. And something else, the weather has shifted on us during halftime. The rain's now coming down noticeably harder. So for your centers being able to snap the ball and the quarterbacks, you might just have to stick to run game. You know, it's going to be really hard to catch that ball. So let's see what they go with here.
So the Rams getting themselves hyped up. About 45 seconds left. And then we'll come back for the second half. Let's take a look at this warm-up by Springford.
Jax, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Not many of them, but there's a couple. All right, here we go, Jacob. This one is that first sack there by Ryan Kirchner, assisted by some other guys on the field, but that was a big stop for them. Ryan Reevy just sending it off. Ryan Reevy, your everything guy. He punts the ball. He's your kicker. He can hit it really far. He already put some records on. Yep, here we go. Braden Hinkle just on the outside. Tried to get the tackle by another number 15. Connor Foskey just got all the way to the house.
That was his second touchdown. That went 47 yards. He had one to 49 on the first offensive play by Springford. So we're about to begin second half. The Boyertown Bears will start on offense. They need something going. They come in averaging 16 points per game, and Springford allows 21 points per game, but right now it's a shutout. Rams have one shutout this season, that was versus Norristown, 35-0. And this is a big drive to start. With the Rams up 14, you got to rely on the running game. We've seen Henley, Royce, Borse, really been and Herman. Those four kind of been the guys we've only caught on offense because they're running the ball. The squib. Oh, Palmer missed it, but Turner dives on it.
That's exactly what you want to do with that squib kick to start off the quarter there. You know, we saw Dalen Palmer just not able to dive on top of that. Turner was able to get it, but that bought them another 5-10 yards.
So, big drive. Can the Bears get a stop? Or if, the Rams eat clock, get into the end zone, make it 21-0, this might be a wrap.
And Jacob, this is the first time all season these teams have had to deal with rain. Honestly, even during practice, there hasn't been many rainy days. There's been a few days, but this is the first time they're in a game scenario with the rain coming down. Let's see how these teams respond to that.
1st and 10 from the 15. Cornelison in motion. Hand it off. Jet sweep. Shane Cornelison on the outside. And no gain.
Hand off to Shane.
Well, last week when they went up against PV during practice, Coach Palmer said that they would have loud music to simulate the environment.
Give it a second, Jacob. There's a late flag on the play.
Of the flag.
It was thrown after the play.
Boyertown's clapping, so it looks like it's going to be on spring forward.
But, as I was saying, they, you look, that's things you do. If it's going to be allowed, you have that music playing. And I bet you they definitely looked at the forecast and said, okay, it's going to be rainy. Let's have wet balls for Pickersgill to throw, for Grant Dijak to snap, for this offensive, for the Hinkle to run with, having wet balls and the towels and all that to simulate. It's hard to simulate rain.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've seen Peyton Manning's wet ball drill that they did during the Peyton Eli show. Pretty much the same. You guy right there with the water bottle, getting that ball nice and wet for the center and snapping it back. Just practicing that over and over again.
I'm sure the grass likes it. We haven't seen much rain lately in Pennsylvania, but it's a holding.
And that'll back them up all the way to the 10-yard line. It's 1st and 15, Jacob.
Loss of 5.
That was a really late holding call.
And it's going to be hard to throw this ball, too, because the receiver's trying to make cuts. They may slip, and it's just hard to air out the ball. So you might be looking, just running with Hinkle, Harmon. We haven't seen him at all, really. It's been Hinkle and Broderick. There's Braden Hinkle, and it's going to get nowhere.
And another thing that you want to focus on when you're playing this game in the rain is fumbles all around.
Yeah.
The guy gets tackled, that ball can slide right out. And then that could change the course of the entire game. And as the Rams back up to the 8-yard line.
Well, you saw on the kickoff, Palmer kind of missed it a little bit. So 2nd and 17. It's a 2-yard loss by Hinkle. First time he's gone backwards. Pickersgill was Hinkle to his left. Takes a snap. And Hinkle, there he goes! Braden Hinkle! Going! Can he get caught? 30, 20, he is unstoppable! 83 yards!
There you go, Jacob. On his back was Luke Hagan, nowhere to be found, just all the way out. After a tackle for a loss, Braden Hinkle just bringing it all the way down to the house.
This guy is something else. It's an 83-yard touchdown. He had a 49 and a 47-yard touchdown earlier. I can't do the math on top of my head, but that's a lot of yards.
He could go another 200-yard game, Jacob. And all 3 scores so far have been from Braden Hinkle. He's one of those guys that you really like now as Ryan Reeve sets up for the punt. Not the punt, extra point. Kick is good, and Springford is up 21-0.
Reeve missed the kick,
Nope.
and it's 20-0.
Really hard to tell from where we are, Jacob.
That's his second kick. And he missed that one.
Here's the replay, Jacob, all the way. End zone to end zone.
Showing it on the big screen.
Just going all the way. Luke Hagan on his back. Started to catch up towards the end as he crosses the 30. Just nowhere to be found. All alone, making that touchdown.
He has 183 yards just on touchdowns. Well over 200 yards in this game. Braden Hinkle coming in had 10 touchdowns, 3 last week, 3 this week, so he now has 13 touchdowns, well over 600 rushing yards. This guy has been getting better and better each week, and massive credit to this offensive line.
Received from the end zone. And Logan Oak's not happy about that. So they'll back it up to the, 30-yard line, 25-yard line? Thanks for answering my question.
20.
And Scoopville Ice Cream Parlor.
10:43, and it's 20-0 Rams. Give so much credit to Grant Dijak, Ashton Pugh, Chris Russell, Lynn Bellard. The run here by Boyertown, just trying to do something to get back in this game.
Said it earlier, Jacob. One of the scariest things in football is snapping that ball as the center in the rain.
Luke Hagan with the carry for the Bears. In about 6 on the play, it'll be 2nd and 4, Boyertown.
Second and 4. Just everything's been short and on the ground. And it's just hard to get back in this game. They run it there, and they don't get much. 3rd down. Coach Palmer has to be happy with his defense this afternoon.
3rd and 2 now for Boyertown, so one of those runs to inside could get them there if they're able to crack that D-line.
Third and 2. Wonder down 20 if you're going for it on 4th down or not. They flip it outside and gonna be close. That run was to number 23.
Yeah, Michael Boris just crossing the line there, Jacob. Gets the 1st down, moves the chains for Boyertown.
Boris was enough. And when we talked to the head coach for Boyertown, he gave us 4 numbers to watch out for. Number 11, which is Tillman Henley. Number 15, Connor Foskey. 27 in Logan Oakes, and 23 in Michael Boris. Connor Foskey we haven't really called his name. Same thing with Oakes. Tillman Henley, obviously the quarterback here. And Boris had that last 1st down. It's another pitch. Oh, fumble!
What did I say, Jacob? Gotta watch those fumbles.
Has it. Rams take over.
That's exactly why it's the scariest thing that you can do on the football field.
Well,
Snapping that ball while it's raining, that's exactly what happens. That's what makes it so scary.
Well, that was actually Gavin Royce.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay, Jacob.
And Royce splitting time with
There you go. Quarterback just fumbled it right out of the hands. And just right out of Royce's hands.
And when we talked to the Boyertown coach, he said, we got to play mistake-free and make Springford make the mistakes. Well, I would say their defense of Springford has been calling Boyertown's offense to make mistakes. Lennon, the interception, now a fumble recovery, and points here. This might be night. Oh, penalties. That's
really unclear. It looks like it was illegal motion on the Rams. 65 there, thought he had it. That was Brody Ayers. Thought he got under and got it, but I guess not. Five-yard penalty. It's 1st and 15 for the Rams.
Well, how about the game next week? There's OJR. That's going to be basically the PAC championship.
And there's a possibility of us repeating that game in a few weeks as PAC championships.
So Nielsen on the outside. He got screens with flags on the play because Pickersgill took a big hit well after he threw it. And it's going to be roughing the passer for a 1st down on the Rams. Corneliuson didn't get much, but yeah, 1st down Springford. He's been, this entire season, Pick has been taking shots.
There you go. Just another call against Boyertown. You can't let it happen here, Jacob. Roughing the passers, one of those that hits hard.
And Boyertown next week will play Norristown, who the Rams beat 35-0, their first one of the season.
Coach Palmer's first win as a coach.
First
down, Springford. Norristown just having a little bit of a rough year. They're fifth in the pack. It goes Rams, Wildcats, Bears, Vikings, Eagles, Warriors.
You know, Jacob, I talked about it last week, and Springford, with the rain, hasn't been able to do much film analysis on the sidelines like we've seen them been doing before. They have their TV all boxed up, keeping it nice and dry. Can't let that get broken for another game.
Same thing with the drone. Coach Gallagher throws that, or not throws it. Players will throw an incompletion to Jackson Wickersham. He flies the drone. He can't do that either in this weathery, rainy conditions.
And they don't even have the high end zone camera up. So really, for film analysis, you're just left to the Huddle Sky Cam up here in the press box.
Left to us, you know. You can rewatch us. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing after the game, going down to the trailer, getting all the replay clips off there.
8:36. There's Hinkle. He went down but got back up because no one touched him. And it brings up third.
Third and 10 for the Rams.
Yeah.
At this point, maybe 37, excuse me. Trying to go for another run here.
Yep. I would assume you just go with Hinkle, kick the field goal, show up 23.
When it's not raining, 75% of the time, Springford will actually be passing. So with the rain, that stat obviously is probably going to change, be way lower. But let's see what Springford does here.
3rd and 8. Needing to the 6. Play action. Yoder wide open. Makes the catch and a first down. There's Trent Yoder coming into this game, John. He just has 21 yards on 2 catches. He's the backup quarterback, offensive lineman. He's the wide receiver, running back, can block. Let's not forget, he started the season as a starting QB. And now just does everything.
Yeah, definitely. I think Caden Pickerskill has really shown them what he can do.
From the 5. And it's a touchdown, Springford Rams. Braden Hinkle with number 4.
Yeah, you're down in a hole now. And for Boyertown Bears, you have 7 minutes of the third quarter with an additional 12 of the fourth. You have a lot of time, but it's going to be really hard on almost all these drives now. You're going to have to score a touchdown, so really hard for the Bears to come back from this one.
It's a 5-yard touchdown. But how about, let's talk about Hinkle for a minute. He was out that game versus Norristown. That's when they went with Rowan Harmon, Saul Montgomery, they had Broderick, but Hinkle since then has just been...
Yeah, and even though he was out, he still managed to score 1 touchdown. Right at the end, he stepped in the game.
Now they go for 2. They throw it up for grabs. Back of the end zone. He got it.
Ryan Kirchner with the reception.
And they lead it
28-0.
It's Ryan Kirchner who went up for grabs, the big tight end. And let's take a look at this rushing touchdown by Braden Hinkle.
Coming up first here, Jacob. Here's the touchdown. Hinkle takes it, hand on the back of Trent Yoder. Trent's taken down. He's taken down. Still in, and here's the second one.
And here, and just unbelievable, 28-0.
Here's the other one, 2-point conversion. Looks, you see Kirchner had a little fight over that with Nico DiAdrio, but he was able to get out and in.
Senior versus senior battle. And it goes to Kirchner. It's 28-0 Springford with 7:10 in this quarter.
Ryan Reedy about to kick off. His team leading 28-0.
Reevy, another beautiful kick. In the end zone, Michael Boris trying to return that.
Yeah, every single one of them just pelted right into the end zone. There's nothing they can do.
So first and 10 from the 20. Let's look at these Wall of Famers more in depth. Stone Corselli, class of 2017. He was the captain in 2016. He played receiver, quarterback, and defensive back. 94 career receptions, which is 4th all-time in Springford history. Nearly 1,600 receiving yards. He had 1,598, which makes him 3rd all-time. 28 career touchdowns, which tie him for 1st. 172 career points, which is 11th. And on defense, he knocked down 12 passes, so 12 deflections, which is 10th all-time. He was the 2016 PAC Offensive Player of the Year. He got first team's honors at both receiver and defensive back. He played in the 2017 PSFCA East-West All-Star Game. He was a nominee for the Minnie Maxwell Award, and he went to Marshall University. He's one of 4 nominees, or one of 4 Wall of Famers. A handoff there, and Boyertown has gone to the junior in Gavin Royce instead of Tillman Henley.
Yeah, definitely some interesting decisions now being made by Boyertown, and you're desperate. You need to score a touchdown. You need to get some points on the board here, Jacob.
WPAZ, the station that airs the Bears.
First and 10, 6 minutes to go. They'll hand it off.
There we go. He found his way to the D-line that time.
Green Burst with the carry. On the tackle, Jacob Fidel.
So we'll be back with the timeout in the field.
So Rams up 28-0, and they're up 28-0. Player gets up on the field, and the rain is it still coming down? Can't really tell.
Looks like it has stopped, Jacob.
Yeah, it's always tough though. How you go from this morning it was perfectly fine, and then from rain, it was drizzling and it came down much harder to start the second half. Majority of the student section has left, but I'm pretty sure they're getting ready for the homecoming tonight. The band and cheerleaders do have off this quarter, getting some snacks at the snack bar. Handoff, play action. Royce keeping, pressure by Vander Zio, and it's caught! Their biggest play by far gets them inside the 40.
Connor Hawk on that one.
Number 88, the tight end senior. It's their biggest play, gets them all the way to the 37.
Yeah, and Gavin Royce was all alone in the backfield, Jacob.
It's a gain of 33. Five minutes to go in the third. Boyertown desperate for any offense. Royce, pitch. It's force and doesn't get much.
Immediately crushed by the defensive line.
McDowell, another tackle. Jacob McDowell's fan club reacted when they heard his name called for the tackle on that play. It's just the second time all game that Boyertown has been inside Springford's 50. And that last time they threw an the last time they just punted, and Kirshner throws down Royce. He didn't just sack him, he threw him down.
Slam dunk, Jacob.
Loss of about 13 on the play to the Bears.
Wow.
Let's go ahead and take a look at this, Jacob. That was probably one of the hardest knocks we'll ever see and show on RCTV.
A big man
Immediately just broke
probably
free.
got help.
Boom!
And it's 3rd and 19, back to the 49. It's 3rd and 19. Ryan Kirshner going to Princeton. He's going to be a heck of a player. In the
He
collegiate
hasn't
level.
been able to make many plays here. They've had him double covered. They know to look out for him. And, you know, he's out there making the plays. He made the interception last game, 2-point conversion. There you go, 3rd and 19.
3rd and a while. They give it to Borse. Doesn't break through. And it's 4th and about 16. And they're going to come out to punt. Under 3 minutes in the 3rd. Turner and Palmer both back to receive the punt that Jake Musselman will send through. They've had more punts than passes. Musselman from the 40 sent it away. It's a nice one, actually. And a fair catch by Turner at the 15. 2:22 to go in the 3rd, and it's all Springford. They lead at 28-0.
15-yard line.
Hey, Jacob, at this point, 28-0. Maybe put a bit more on. You don't want to completely smash them, though. It might just be time to start letting that clock burn. Even though we are in the 3rd quarter, more time you can burn, the less time they have to make a 4-touchdown comeback.
I think you would, obviously play this 3rd quarter, play this drive, see what you get, and then next one is when I think you start pulling some guys and just letting the clock bleed. It's Hinkle trying to go through. It's a short gain. Well, number 2 on our list for Wall of Fame, Mike Bemis from 1999. He was a captain the year prior, 1998. He's 5th all-time on the defense with 11 sacks. He had 85 tackles, recovered 5 fumbles, and on the offense, 144 carries, 682 yards. He scored 9 touchdowns. He also lettered in wrestling and went to East Strasbourg.
Hinkle couldn't get through the defensive line that time on that run.
Hinkle with the carry again, gain of about 2 on the play.
It's 3rd down. And again, there's no reason to throw it, in my opinion. Just, you don't want an interception or something bad to happen. We have the teachers as cheerleaders. I wonder if we can get a shot of that.
They're all alumni from the school,
Yeah.
Jacob, former cheerleaders, doing a little dance on the sideline.
I wonder if we can get one of our cameramen to show them the alumni. Not just the football alumni here, it's all the cheerleaders as well.
Flag's called as Pickersgill takes the snap. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 10 upcoming. There they are, all the former alumni cheerleaders from Springford.
That's what homecoming's all about. It's not just the current students. I've seen so many former students come here today. Guys who used to work here. We had one man in the press box. He ran the clock for most of the games here at Springford for all the Hall of Famers. He's up here. He's sitting down with Mr. Reagan. They're all having a good time. It's just a lot about coming back to your old school.
Yeah, it's the regular varsity cheerleaders get the quarter off. Same thing with the band. They'll return in the fourth. Final 30 seconds in the third. It's a running clock with the Rams up 28-0. Low snap. Petersgill throwing it. Over the middle. Turner, did he catch it? He did not.
Didn't get it. He was already on the turf down.
So the Rams are have to punt it with 19 seconds in the quarter. He went for a sliding attempt, but it brings up 4th and 10, and Reevy will punt it. He shanked one earlier. Back to receive is Jackson Rose, the freshman. The senior to punt it away.
Another flag thrown on the field. Twelve players are on the field for Boyertown.
Jacob Snyder had a run off. That's something that's one mistake where you can't have too many men, especially, Springford's still gonna punt it, but
Yeah, that illegal procedure call will get him to the 4th and 5. Still punting it though, just a bit shorter on Ryan Reevy.
$19 seconds to go. He sent it away, nearly blocked.
Goes up real high.
And it's out around the 44, 43 yard line.
And that falls on Springford's 45-yard line on the sideline. Their side, that went more up than it did out, Jacob.
So the regular varsity cheerleaders about to take over.
Yeah, third quarter, all these crews, they take the break. The marching band steps off for a break. Cheerleaders step out for a break. This is something the teachers coming back. They didn't get the whole former marching band to come back, unfortunately.
But you know who doesn't take a break? RCTV. This crew never stops working 24/7.
Could you imagine if we took a break, Jacob?
I could not. We just don't show the third quarter. I don't know if that'll go well with some people. 12.3 to go. Boyertown. Royce hands it off. Gain around to the 35. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. It's all Rams. It's all Braden Hinkle. Rams up 28-0. We'll be right back on RCTV.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You can say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You can chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Welcome back to RCTV. Jacob Steinberg alongside John Sarcevic. It's 28-0. Springford leads it over the Boyertown Bears. Boyertown do have a 2nd and 6. They're at the 36. And we'll see what they can do here as the fourth quarter will start. The Sun trying to make an appearance at Coach McNelly. They do flip it. It's Borse. And a flag on the play. It's going to be on Boyertown. Yep. Holding offense. Move them backward. Yeah.
Back to the Bears.
So from 2nd and 6, they go to all the way to the 46. 2nd and 16. It's a loss of 10. Royce under center. Throwing. Knocked down.
Batted down there, Kirchner.
And they'll blow the play dead. Kirch just puts his hand out. That wing span. He's 6'5", 240 pounds. Just pokes his hand out and knocks it away.
I'm really excited to see what he starts to do when he goes over to Princeton. He should, as a freshman, might not play that much, but he could be making some big plays for them.
Rams up 28-0 with 11:38 to go. Royce takes a snap, spring forward pressure. Here comes Van der Zijl, and he goes down.
There you
Victor
go.
Van der Zijl with the sack, and it's 4th and a mile for the Bears.
2 sacks now by 8 and 88. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay here, Jacob.
Immediately the pressure.
Yeah, immediately right around the guy. 88 on 88.
I will say, Royce has been taking some shots from Kirch and now Van der Zijl and another punt.
Yeah, Hawk just couldn't get him around. He got right around him.
Musselman to send it away. Fair caught. Turner at the 25. Does not want to take any chances with a fumble. 10:53 to go. Let's take a look at another Wall of Famer. This one in Jay Weidenbaugh, class of 1973. He played quarterback and running back. Had 78 tackles in that season, which is 7th most for a single season tackle record. He was first team All-Chesimont, lettered in wrestling and track and field, and went to Westchester University. It's 1st and 10 for Springford. It's the Rams up 28. Pickersgill still in there. Throw-in, caught, Cornelison, and he gets about 9.
Just shy of the first down for Springford.
Stepped out at the 32. We hope everyone is dry where they are consuming this broadcast. Rain came around the second half the most, or at halftime the most, end of the second quarter. But it looks pretty dry now. Hinkle in there, got a nice block by Yoder. Hinkle 40, spinning is Braden Hinkle, falls hard, had the first down up to the 42.
Connor Foskey tried to dive in there and trip him. Didn't get in. Hinkle just hopped right over him, did a little bunny hop.
He's been incredible. 10.5 to play. Hinkle behind Pickersgill. Yoder at the blocker. Wickersham and Cornelison at the top of your screen. Handoff. Hinkle still going. A force to be reckoned with.
Pushing through.
Up to the 45.
He just looks like a Cam Scadaboo or Saquon Barkley on that.
And he gets better as this game goes on. He's been getting better as the season has progressed. And every defense, good luck trying to stop number 15 in the blue.
Hey, Jake, and with that rain, we got about less than 1/10 of an inch. It was just the really annoying rain that's like mist that just falls down, gets everything soaked and wet.
What, you measured? You went outside during halftime and measured?
Yes, I did.
Weatherman Starcevic. Pickersgill got Cornelison. They got him involved a lot. Blocker going out inside the 15. How about that from Shane Cornelison? And his family loves it right in front of our booth.
And missed tackle there. That really does cost them. Rams about to run this one in for another touchdown.
The Golden Rams marching band just has to continue playing that first down song. It's been first down after first down on this drive, all the way up to the 17.
Rain will be likely tonight, mainly between midnight and 5 a.m. Cloudy with a low around 55. Northwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 60%. And once again, amounts estimated less than 1/10 of an inch.
Thank you, Josh. 9:23. Pickersgill. It's caught. Yoder's second catch.
Flag on the play.
Jinx, you owe me a soda. Said that at the exact same time. Let's see what the flag's on. Broderick now in at running back behind Pick. It's on the offense.
Offensive pass interference.
Offensive pass interference is the call. Marching Rams backwards.
Like really, you count the sneak, no, I mean, you count the whole thing, counting all the extra drills.
First and 10.
That'll back them up to the 17-yard line.
Back them up to the 27, actually. 32? Whoa. 15-yard penalty.
That's a really bad penalty.
A little delayed.
Well, there's a lot of confusion going on up here, Jacob. Not sure.
They are different from NFL rules, which I think where everyone's brain's kind of at.
And also, they don't have the microphones on the refs, so they can't tell us what's going on. Have to rely on the hand signals. That's got to be an early jump.
Grant Ejek puts his hands out. It's like, what did I do? He was a great interviewee during the Player of the Week. Him, Reevy, we had Kirshner as well. Make sure you check that out on the Facebook pages. We had the cheerleader of the week, Nadia Bohm, I think it was.
It'll be an illegal substitution on the Rams. That marches them back another 5 yards. They've now lost 20 yards.
I think you want to do because the clock stops. So I just want this clock to continue to tick down. Tick, tick, tick. But it's first and a 30. Well, let's talk about Spirit Week, which has happened this past week at Springford. We'll start with Monday, which was black versus neon. I think we got a pretty good amount of participation. I dressed in all black. So did you, John, right?
That is correct.
Then we move over to Tuesday, Preppy versus Western. I was in Western, and I would say, I think it was actually kind of close to 50-50. I think more people did black on that day, but on Tuesday, I think it was a near split of Western and Preppy.
I agree with that. Then the next day was Jersey Day.
It was. Most people, not everyone, but most people able to participate.
That's right. Looks like confusion is finally figured out on the field as Trent Yoder now steps up.
Then on Thursday, we had Character Day. There was some great costumes. We saw the Lorax, Squid Games, and me and a few other Major 2s were Minions, which Mr. Ciccone has grew. That was fun.
I was going to try and be Vector. It's just impossible to find an orange jumpsuit.
Well, you could have borrowed some from the Lorax people.
That might have been the move. Get some face paint, too.
There were some, those are just so relaxed days. Pickersgill got hit in the pocket. He wanted to go deep. It's incomplete. It was a hard hit. And then yesterday, of course, class colors and the pep rally. exciting as always.
Yeah, I saw one girl who just painted her entire self blue
Yes.
for that day in the junior class.
She won like most spirited or something, right?
Something, yeah, that was. I think that's what she got for that day. Like insane.
Great obstacle courses and dance routines and all that. Yes, on Friday. Under 9 minutes in the fourth. Pickered skill in the air. Corneliusen. It's a Shane Corneliusen game as well. He got shoved out of bounds, but not before getting inside the 15.
There you go. He brings them right to the 14-yard line, marching those chains back down the field.
Yeah, those ground screw guys have got to go from one side to the other. A lot of work.
They're making their money today. 2nd and 25 to 3rd and 9.
That's insane. Gain of 16. I got to assume after this drive is when Coach Palmer is going to take out his starters to get them every rep possible. Because technically you are on a short week with playing next Friday. Pickersgill. Roll.
Pressure.
Flag. Throw in. Lennon. Touchdown. What a catch. There's a flag on the play, however. Oh, it's going the other way. It's on Springford. It's a holding on the Rams.
That's the second time Aiden Lennon has been robbed from a touchdown by a flag.
But an incredible snag by number 9.
We saw Luke Hagan there giving a lot of pressure to the quarterback.
Holding on the Rams, it's 3rd down.
They're going to go ahead and take Grant Dijak off the field.
Yeah, he came up a little limpish.
Yeah, he was down on the ground right after the play, so they'll get a replacement for him.
Put him up. Put him in up 28 late in this game.
Yeah, exactly. And still not the time to pull your starters, but we're getting there.
Maybe one by one. Kirshner lines up at the receiver, the top of your screen. They have Harmon in, Wickersham, and Len at the bottom. Low snap. Pickersgill has it. Calm, cool, collected. Throw in. Harmon. Incomplete.
Too shallow for Harmon and too deep.
Other way around.
For Chase Fluck. Excuse me.
Wickersham.
Too shallow for Wickersham. Too deep for Harmon.
Rams got to kick the field goal. It's Reevy. He did miss one earlier, and he did miss an extra point, but... Oh, flag.
Some pushing and shoving going on in the Rams huddle.
I think McDowell pushed his own player.
That you just can't let that happen. And
you can't. He pushed him as saying, it's unfortunate, like...
Yep.
Trent Yoder comes off the field. Not sure if it's on him.
It's against yourself. Coach Palmer visibly upset.
It's on A.J. Moyer. And I just don't understand. Up 28, what's there to say?
Yeah, honestly, like, there should be no reason you're pushing and shoving your own guy. We're just back and forth, back and forth. We're now at the 41-yard line.
And now you got to punt. You go from kicking 3 to giving Boyertown the ball back. Just... You're talking about mistakes, and yes, it's going to probably go unnoticed. You're up 28-0. But come a huge game, you can't have something like that. It bounced to Reevy. A high snap at the 20 and bounced down around the 23-yard line. 8:14 to go. All that remains in this game. Boyertown gets the ball back, down 28-0. 28-0, the score at Coach McNally Stadium. Royce stays in, hands it off, and the juniors been getting a lot more snaps than we would have both thought. They really haven't used Henley as much as Springford said. You know, when we interviewed them on Tuesday, both Palmer and some of these players said, watch out for number 11. But give credit to Springford's defense for containing him in the pocket, not allowing him to run. Because last week he had 72 rushing yards, and he has over 100 this season. Over 100 this season.
Good enough for a Boyertown first down.
Oh, it's well over 100. He had 104 carries coming in. John, he had 757 yards rushing with 11 touchdowns. And today, just nothing.
Yeah, that's just a testament to how strong the Springford defense really is.
And lastly, on the Wall of Fame today, is Coach Gary Hopkins, who is this class of 2014. The receiver led Springford in all receiving categories in his senior season. He had 995 receiving yards all time in this program at a late shove there, which is 10th all time, 18 receiving touchdowns, which is 4th all time, 10 single-season touchdown receptions, which is 4th, and he's 30th all-time with 110 career points. He was second-team All-Pac in 2013 and recognized as an all-area wide receiver. He lettered in basketball, and now he's the wide receiver coach for the Rams. 625, spinning is Rose, and just gets taken down.
Rams gearing up for another defensive stop here, Jacob.
Yeah, they have not taken their foot off the gas pedal. Six minutes to go. Clock continues to run.
Jacob, do you know how many points it is for a running clock scenario?
I would assume it's 28. $35.
Springford shy of the 35 needed for a running clock scenario.
They'll throw it. It's Royce. It's caught, which is actually good for Springford because their clock will continue to run. It's Connor Hook, who did have that big catch earlier in this half.
And Jacob McDowell just bringing them down right away. Clock ticks.
They're going to punt. Another punt. Well, Jake Musselman has had his work cut out for him today. That's what, like his 8th or 9th punt?
Yeah, he's been punting that ball away. He's had some pretty nice punts. Started out the second half with a squib.
Okay.
Rowan Harmon and Dalen Palmer to receive it. Punts it away. Palmer let it bounce. No harm, no foul. Touch at the 20. 15. Make it. As Aiden Baumeister punts it. Well, let's see if Springford will put in their backups or if Coach Palmer wants to keep in his starters.
Grant Dijak will be back in the game for the Rams. I can already see Ryan Kirchner is taking his spot on the sideline.
Dapping up his teammates.
Yeah, that was Jackson Wickersham.
For the first time. Rowan Harmon out here. Lennon. Tiggerskill still stays in. They have Matthew Montgomery in the backfield. So you just got to expect Tiggerskill's in there to hand the ball off. No reason to throw it and
no
take
reason
any
to pass
shots.
here. You cannot be passing. 4:44 on the clock.
Montgomery. And a short gain. Tackled by 2 Bears.
This could very well be the last Springford drive if they're able to run the ball just slow, painstakingly slow. I don't think it is, but there's always a chance.
mentioned, neither of us have anybody no, at this point. Yeah, not at this point. Boyertown traveling to Norristown next week.
4:15. They don't have to run a clock till a snap till the clock's under 4 minutes. Picker's Hill. It's Montgomery on the outside. Matthew Montgomery! Montgomery! Going! Oh, he stumbled! Oh! Reminiscence of Daniel Jones stumbling against the Eagles a few years ago. This entire stadium went, as he stumbled, but what a rush by Montgomery.
And Michael Bors was quick on his tail, although didn't have to make the tackle as Montgomery took himself down.
The junior comes in with 15 carries and 53 yards. What a rush. 3:30 and counting.
15 left on the play clock.
This is a handoff. Keith Grant, the senior, across the 50.
Yeah, I think Springford's now trying out some new running backs, you know.
Yep.
Guys they haven't really played much, letting them get some varsity time.
Yeah, well, Huggard comes in.
Well, Huggard used to swim on the swim team here.
There you go, John. We were waiting for you to say something about the women, and it came with 2:45 in the fourth. Keith Grant remains in there. I want to see Yoder throw one. Let him.
Yeah, let Yoder take a snap.
Grant gets wrapped up. Third. So only a few more plays is needed. And with 2 minutes left, let's give a great, wonderful shout out to all our helpful crew members to make this broadcast possible. On cam, that's David, Cole, and Austin. Graphics is Mia. Replay, AJ. The one and only Mr. Ciccone as director. Of course, me and John up here. We had Powder Puff yesterday. Me and Austin did Homecoming Parade today. The Powder Puff was Friday afternoon. Just a whole week of festivities. And Coach Palmer calls time because the clock was down to 0.
Yeah, and a lot of great stuff going on here. Unfortunately, we had to pull the camera on the field because of the rain.
1:35 to go. Don't go anywhere at the end of the game because we'll take a look at all the replays of the Hinkle runs and the interceptions and just some great things to see.
And Braden Hinkle is getting examined on the sideline now. He has his pads off, and the trainers have asking him to move his arms around. That could also be the reason why he hasn't been taking any of these runs.
Yeah, there's no reason to put him in when you're up 28. Well, next week's going to be the biggest game. They're going to throw it. Pickersgill, and it's caught! It is caught! It's Nathan Nanabonia, the senior. You could tell they all wanted to get him the ball.
And Nathan Nanabona on that one.
Just 1:13 to go.
As the Boyertown coordinators in the press box start to pack up.
60 seconds. All you got to do is one more play after this. Handoff. And head into to the sideline.
Ethan Martino stumbles out of bounds.
Clock runs. They game clock and play clock's literally at the same.
Bears still have the time.
They do. They're not going to call it timeout.
No need to at this point. And the Rams will set up victory formation.
Yep. No reason to run a play clock. So that's it. On homecoming, Rams take down the Bears 28-0. Braden Hinkle, 4 touchdowns. A gain of 49. 1 of 47. 1 of 87. And the last one was 5. And the horn sounds. Let's take a look at all these replays this Saturday afternoon.
Here we go. Here's the first one. You can see a handoff coming in. There's Ryan Kirchner. There's the sack.
1 of 2 for him. He had one in the 4th as well.
Second one. Here's the run. Braden Hinkle finds the right side. Unable to get tackled by Connor Frosky. Goes all the way to the end zone.
This was the gain of 40. That was a touchdown of 47 yards.
Now here's another one. Just Hinkle all the way. End zone to end zone. I called that one, Jacob.
87. That's just unbelievable.
Nothing more to say. Luke Hagan on his trail. Just nothing that guy could do.
Nope.
Another one by Brady Hinkle. All the points in this game, most part, scored by him.
Yeah, why not? 4 touchdowns. He now has 11 on this season. Or 14 on this season.
2-point conversion caught by Ryan Kirchner. Here comes the sack. There's Kirchner.
Boom.
Slam dunk.
Royce is going to feel
Second
that
sack
tomorrow.
of the game. Victor Vanderstill gets the sack.
Back to back.
Back to back. 88 and 88.
And that'll do it. What a broadcast. What a week it's been here at Springford. From the Spirit Week, Powder Puff, the homecoming celebration, and now this incredible game. Rams take down the Boyertown Bears. Your final from Coach McNally Stadium, 28-0. For John Starcevic, our director, Mr. Ciccone, and our entire crew on RCTV, I'm Jacob Steinberg. We'll see you next time on RCTV.